In engineering, how should we choose between prompt engineering, RAG, and fine-tuning? In this video, I'll explain it clearly for everyone. First, we need to understand how large language models are trained. To train a large language model, a massive amount of data is required. Then, through the training process, we construct a model. This model, in fact, possesses numerous capabilities. This is because the data used during training is very diverse, including financial data, medical data, smart manufacturing data, educational data, and data from many other fields. From another perspective, we can think of the large language model as an intelligent brain. Imagine this brain as a person, say myself, with various abilities, such as AI skills, financial technology skills, medical field knowledge, management skills, and many other abilities. Next, I'll use an example to explain the main differences among these three concepts. Let's say you, in front of the screen, have a question to ask me. You find me and ask the question, but unfortunately, I don't provide the answer you want. So let's analyze why I didn't give you the correct answer. There are three possible situations we need to consider here. The first situation, which is relatively straightforward, is that you may not have asked clearly. In other words, you didn't make it clear to me what exactly you wanted to do. So the next step is to organize your question in a way I can understand, in a more detailed way, so I can potentially help you. This process essentially corresponds to prompt engineering. If we could solve the problem with prompt engineering, then we're done. If it's still not resolved, we consider the second situation. It's possible that I lack knowledge in the relevant field. For example, if you ask me a question about AI and architecture, I'm quite familiar with AI, but not so familiar with architecture. Even though I've served companies in various industries, I may lack specific domain knowledge to assist you. So what should we do in this case? A correct approach is to clearly explain the question to me, ideally providing relevant background knowledge in architecture around the problem. This includes the context, the scenario, and the problem itself. With this background knowledge, what we call context, I might be able to help you. This, in practice, corresponds to RAG. If RAG doesn't work either, we may need to consider a third reason. It might be that my own capabilities are insufficient. This involves improving my solution abilities and methodologies. So, at this point, I might need to turn around and enhance my own skills. Because with my current abilities, even if you provide detailed related knowledge to clarify the issue, I still might not be able to help you. After improving myself, I could possibly provide you with the correct response. This third scenario essentially corresponds to model fine-tuning, which is about focusing on improving oneself rather than blaming the external environment. Fine-tuning is also a modification to the large model itself, while steps 1 and 2 do not alter the model at all. Therefore, in engineering, our approach starts with prompt engineering, then moves to RAG, and finally to fine-tuning if needed. It is not advisable to start with fine-tuning in engineering,